In this demonstration, I'm going to talk about GDPR compliance and cookies. If you don't know, GDPR stands for General Data Protection Regulation. It's a piece of regulation that's been put in place by the European Union to protect the privacy of European citizens. So here we go. So here's the page that's got the information about cookies on it. I'm just going to run through a couple of things here. The main thing when it comes to cookies that people are concerned about is third parties actually tracking your activity. A very common practice is to track your activity to target advertising at you. Which is kind of the most evil thing that you can do with GDPR without asking permissions. There's other uses for cookies, things like keeping statistics, and also if you log into your bank account, usually a cookie is thrown at the browser to keep track of the fact that you logged in. The latter are the least evil of the cookies. In fact, they're not evil at all. They're necessary in maintaining the security of your session between you and the bank or whoever you're logged into, so that other people can't use your session to do something nasty. So I'll just go down here and there's a bit of stuff about cookies and so on. There's all sorts of stuff that it explains. Anyway, it explains in a little bit more detail what I'm talking about. But here it is, marketing cookies. These cookies track your online activity to help advertisers deliver more relevant advertising or to limit how many times you see an ad. These cookies can share information with other organizations or advertisers. These are persistent cookies and almost always of third-party provenance. So if we have a look down below, you can see there's this banner which is asking for consent. We haven't given consent to the use of any cookies yet. So actually, if you read the regulations, I think they're allowed to have this category, which is strictly necessary cookies, which is what I just explained were things like session information to keep track of your login. If we go down further in this page, it talks about compliance. To comply with the regulations governing cookies under GDPR and the e-privacy directive, you must receive users' consent before you use any cookies except strictly necessary cookies. So I'm just going to talk about this one here because this is kind of the most important thing. You can see there's the consent line down the bottom here, and I haven't consented to anything. So I've got in my debugger here, I've got all the cookies that this site uses being displayed, and there's one here called sharethis.com. So I'm just going to go to that website and have a look at it and see what it is. So there's this website called Unlocking the Power of Digital Behavior. So this is a third-party cookie that's tracking the user, and this is bad. The GDPR page on cookies does not comply with its own requirements because there's a third-party cookie here that's being used to track user behavior that I haven't consented to. So just to take this one step further, I'm going to say, no, I'm not happy. I don't want to use these cookies. And I will have a look. Oh, the cookie's still here. I'll refresh the page and see what happens. It just gets worse. There's more tracking going on. What I might do is just to be sure that like I didn't have these cookies here before I started, and they clear all the cookies out and refresh the page. When I do this, the acceptance banner should come up again because it doesn't know that 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 it shouldn't be there because the cookies have been cleared. And guess what? The share this is there. So the conclusion is that the GDPR page that explains the actual regulation and cookie compliance is non-compliant in the most serious way. Okay, thanks for listening, everybody. Bye.